Hello, welcome to my craft room. I'm Donna, also known as Gabbing Grammy. I'm running late with videos. There's a lot been going on. Uh, I haven't lost my crojo. In fact, in late October, November, and December, I was crocheting madly trying to make Christmas gifts for the grandkids. And they watched my videos, so I wasn't able to share. I shared a couple on Yarn Bingo. The favorite one I made 4 of them, was a pattern by Ninja Bunny. Hey Ninja Bunny. And it was a purse, a cradle purse, where it looked like a little pocketbook, and you drawstring, and then you fold it down, and there was a baby cradle inside. And she also shared the link that, or shared that she bought the babies on Amazon. So it had not only the cradle, it had a blanket, a diaper, and a little dress for that little doll. And it was a big hit with all the little girls that got one. Um, I need, while I'm mentioning December, I need to show you the last projects that I made that weren't gifts. I still have them. There's this really nice round pillow. Sometimes when my neck gets to hurting, I'll just slip it back there and it feels so good. Another thing that I made, I believe this pattern was by I can see her face, Carrie Penny, I believe is her name. I can't remember if she's got a different name to her channel right now. But anyway, it was a shawl. Now the shawl she showed was only 8 sections, but I did 9 sections just out of my scrap yarn, and I really loved the way it sits on my shoulders. It wraps around, so you don't have to worry about it falling off your shoulders. When I get time to make more shawls, I probably will make more using this pattern. I almost had her channel name and then I forgot. Anyway, I'm going to definitely make more of these. Those were the only 2 I have left. Now for something I got for Christmas was a cold. And I stayed sick till the end of January. The last couple weeks of January, I finally felt a little bit better. I did feel better in time for my birthday, and I had a really good day. I got several things. Oh, let me reach for this one right here. It's absolutely adorable. It's a pillow of a gnome, and I love him. He's so cuddly, and he stays in here with me. Just sits up here making me happy. And whenever I just need a cuddle, I go ahead and cuddle him. Oh, my husband got me a single serve. It's kind of like a Keurig, but it's a Hamilton Beach 1 serve coffee maker. And I bought some of those K-Cups, the flavored one like Llama Mama Kayla got, only I got decaf because I can't have regular coffee. And I've really been enjoying those. I also got a ceramic coffee cup, holds 16 ounces. I'll have to show it to you one day. It's not in here with me right now because I've already finished my coffee. This is a little bit, yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock here in North Carolina. I keep looking around trying to get where I've been. I wanted to go over my goals for this year. I know it's late, but I'm just, let me move this a little bit. Yeah, I should have closed that blind beforehand, but I got to get comfortable. My back hurts all the time. 2023 goals. I didn't get a lot of my 22 goals done because I wasn't crocheting for over half the year. I did go through a lot of my bulky, which was one of my goals. I want to finish my Gigi blankets, which I started 2 or 3 years ago. If I've got a playlist for one of the Gigi blankets. It was based on Jada and Stitch's 2017 calendar blanket. Uh, I took the animals she had, plus I made up new animals using her basic square. I did finish that uh, at the end of the year before I got sick. All it needed was a border around it, a big old thick border, because I didn't want to make more squares. My brain couldn't handle it no more. I just went with the 12 squares that I had previously made and put a big old border around it. My other Gigi blanket was the 3D squares I was making for the God Grandson, and I have been working on that. I've got a bunch of um, plain squares done, and I'd lost the book, the 3D book. It's in here somewhere, but I haven't come across it yet. I put it in a weird place and can't find it. But I did find another one on Amazon, and I got the Kindle version and not the paperback version. It's 20 more animal squares. So I've been using those to finish the blanket. I've got most of the squares done. I really don't have all that many more to go. I'll show it to you later on. I've also got a Halloween blanket that I want to make, and I'm making it up. It's based on Nightmare Before Christmas. And another goal is I want to work up my Simply Soft yarn, and I've got a blanket already started. It's I can't remember if it's a log cabin granny. It's using the granny stitch, whatever it is, because I haven't worked on it in a couple weeks. I've been working on other things. And I started what I'm calling Season of the Granny, because I have, including the Gigi blanket, the first one that's finished, I've got 5 blankets that are all made of granny squares that I need to get done. I've actually completed 2 of them, so I only have 3. It's just the Halloween, the grandson, I forgot all the blankets now, but there are 5 of them. And a really, really ambitious goal, since I have all those blankets to make, and I've got a bunch of blankets on the hook that aren't part of that. Like I've got a baby blanket on the hook, and then I just started another blanket. But I want to finish my 2022 whips that I started, because I had startitis. Oh yeah, I got a pink blanket. It's not in granny squares. It is using the pattern that a lot of ladies use for luck of the draw with the window sections. So I've got that. Now I do get to show you a couple of projects that are complete from this year. One is I had a bunch of 5-row grannies, and I just made those up, hooked all those together and made the border. This is going to the, I'm not sure whether it's going to Levine's or to the old folks home as a wheelchair lap game. And then I had one of the blankets I have to make is for a little girl that loves purple. Well, back 4 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I'd made a bunch of blankets for a different set of grandkids, and one of them likes purple. Well, I'd made up a bunch of squares, and then different things happened, and I lost all those squares. I couldn't find them for nothing. So I had to make from the beginning with those. And I got her blanket made. There might be a picture on Instagram, but you'd have to go way back. So I found those bags when I was going through my stuff looking for all my whips, and I didn't know what I was going to do with them. And then when I thought, well, I need to make blanket for the purple girl, I said, well, I have all those, I can do it. So there are 5 different colors, and I attached them with gray. There's a darker purple, a lighter purple, a medium purple, and a lavender. And they're just those 5 squares, and I offsetted them every row. So I like the dark purples here now, and then there's the dark purple on that row. So I'm happy I got to use all those squares. It didn't finish the whip I was intending to make with those squares, but it did take one of the blankets off my plate. So now I only have the Halloween blanket, the 3D blanket, and the pink blanket to make. And one of the reasons I said hey to Ninja Buddy is because she recently subscribed to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she is another enabler. And I was watching a tutorial she made. Oh, excuse me. And it was for wall hanging. And what it is a two-tone granny. And I just wanted to follow her tutorial because the way she does it is a lot like the way that I like to make my granny squares. The construction of it, except for the two-tone part. And I told her, I said, I'm eventually going to have to make one of these, but not till after I finish the blankets. Well, I didn't make it. I was looking, and there was this knit blanket that was two-tone squares in the knit blanket, and I fell in love with the pattern. It was very much like a quilt pattern that I had crocheted years ago that I can no longer find the pattern for. So now that I sneeze, my nose is trying to run. Oh, excuse me. Well, anyway, I had that tutorial in my mind, and I saw that blanket, and I said, so I had to start it. This is in red and purple, which I probably shouldn't have picked this square, but this is the last one I made for it, and I've already got a baggie full. I'm supposed to be working on them other blankets, but I'm working on this. I don't know if it will be a wall hanging or a baby blanket or what. It's supposed to be a baby blanket, but I'm not sure these squares are as big as the squares. If I do this blanket again, or something similar to it, I probably will make, these are only 3 round squares, and I will probably make 4 or 5 round squares if I make it again, or make a different one using that tutorial. It's a really good tutorial. I liked it. So thank you, Ninja Bunny, and being an enabler. I'll get back to those other blankets fairly soon. I've got a bunch of the squares already made. Let me look. Oh, I'm already almost 15 minutes. You'll have to wait to the next video to see some of the whips I've got going. Well, until then, you guys take care. Oh, that's another goal for this year, is I want to get back into making videos. I've just gotten out of the habit of doing it, and then the not being able to because of what I was making being secret gifts. Oh, well, anyway, I need to get back in the habit of making videos because I miss you guys terribly. Until next time, you guys stay safe and love one another. Bye. I'll get one of these buttons right.